What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now it's still October, and this isn't really a Halloween themed video. But I just wanted to get this review out of the way before this becomes outdated. It already is kind of outdated. Peacemaker Season 2. One of the first projects of the DCU, well, kinda, was Peacemaker with this alongside the Suicide Squad. The new DCU with James Gunn. I loved the first season of Peacemaker. I thought it was so spectacular. I thought everything about it was cool. And I'm just gonna give my honest review about season 2. We will be talking about the new intro, the newer episodes, it being a part of a different universe than the last season, and the finale, which had a lot of people gave a lot of mixed reviews, which I will be giving my personal thoughts on. And before we get into today's video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the review. All right, so first, Peacemaker season 2. My overall thoughts. I thought it was spectacular. I loved it. This got me so intrigued for the future of the DCU. I do trust James Gunn. I think he's got it. I think he's got everything clear with the DCU. I can kind of see where the plan is going into the future. Superman was a hit. Creature Commandos was a hit. Suicide Squad was a hit. Everything this man makes is a hit. Now, like I said, we're gonna get into the finale in a bit because I know that was a little controversial, but I still love the season. The humor hit. The storytelling was great. It was so emotional. Definitely my favorite character still Vigilante. I love Vigilante. I also loved Chris, aka Peacemaker, in this season. Hardcore was really great. Adebayo was really great. Economos, Eagly, of course, the goat. So fun. Judo Master. I actually started to like Judo Master more because of this season. Even the newer characters, I forgot the guy's name. Everybody, when this show was still releasing episodes weekly, everyone thought, oh, he's getting Martian Manhunter. He wasn't Martian Manhunter, but I gotta remember what his name is. But he was so funny. The jokes with the bird blindness, him going to the alternate dimension Nazi universe where hardcore loves him, and all and his dad is alive and his brother is alive, and the twist that it was a Nazi fascist world was so interesting, even though everybody predicted it. Yeah, it was just such a great time seeing all this, and also the reveal that even though it was a Nazi world, that his dad wasn't even a Nazi himself, even though the main timeline he was. It was just such that was a bigger reveal in my opinion. The two vigilantes were funny. All this season was just overall great. And I also want to talk about the acting because John Cena is, we all know, actor, no, wrestler turned actor. He is currently, in my opinion, the best wrestler turned actor in film currently. He is funny. He is emotional. When I watch Peacemaker, I don't see John Cena. I see Peacemaker, which is good. When I watch a Rock movie, I just see the fucking Rock. But it's just so great. It's just so great. Next up, I want to talk about the most controversial. Well, one of it is the intro. Everyone says the season one intro was better, and I'm not disagreeing. I preference the season one intro more. That does not mean the season two intro was bad. This intro was so fire. Foxy's and Sam was such a great song choice by James Gunn. I really like this intro. It was just bigger, and but it's not as good as season one intro, but it's still fun. It's still unique for what it is because it's a dance choreography, which is honestly really fun, and we don't really get to see that much. And I think this is one of the first shows that I don't skip the intro for. And at first I didn't like it, but as the show progressed, I kind of it grew on me, you know. And then we're gonna go on to the most controversial opinion: the season two finale. Was it bad? No. Was it kind of a letdown? Yes. Let me explain. This finale was fun. I liked it. And it does set up the future of the DCU. But I would be lying if I said James Gunn wasn't at fault at this. Because this man was hyping this up, saying this was the best work he's ever done. I don't think it's his best work he's ever done. I think Suicide Squad and Guardians 3 season one's finale way better. But he said that there were big cameos, which ended up just be Foxy Shazam. But it wasn't necessarily bad. It was just a letdown. People said the gun jammed. The gun didn't really jam. I saw this someone say this on TikTok. The gun didn't jam. It more so said, "Hey, check out this cool trick shot," and it still hit the target, but it wasn't a trick shot necessarily. So it was fun. It was a fun finale. We got the Checkmate Club. I'm pretty sure it was called. That the company that they started. Chris is now stuck in the alternate dimension, and people are saying, "Oh, what about the loose ends of the alternate universe?" I feel like that's just setting up for a future project, maybe. Getting Peacemaker's brother back. You can go to the main DCU now, and I think that'd be really fun to see. And who knows? Maybe if they make like a checkmate, or whatever the new 11 Kids show, maybe they'll resolve it there. It's definitely not gonna go unresolved. But I think it was still really fun, and it's not that big a deal. Everyone's saying that this one finale made it the worst thing in the world. It's not the worst thing in the world. Especially for DC fans, this is not the worst. Y'all had, I mean, like, I'm a DC fan. There was some Man of Steel, BVS, Justice League, mostly the entire Snyderverse, those Suicide Squad 2016, all those terrible. And this is nowhere near as bad. It's not the worst thing James Gunn has done because he has not done. I think the worst done thing he's ever done. But I don't even think he's done that many bad things. In my opinion, the worst thing he's ever done is, I don't know, Scooby Doo, Kick Ass. I think he did that, but it's not that bad of a movie. And I thought it was fun. The humor hits. The finale was what it needed to be, and I don't think it was. And I don't. It was just a great time. So my full review on Peacemaker season 2. 9 out of 10. This show was so fucking geek. I love this. I love this show. I love all the characters. I love the jokes. I love the storytelling. I just love it. It's so fun. I love it. It's a 9 out of 10. The missing point was the season finale, definitely, but it was just a fun time. I loved it, and I'm really excited to see what they're gonna go with this with this new project. We're sending all meta humans to this different planet, seeing where it leads into what was it Superman Man of Tomorrow, like where Lex Luthor is gonna have just as big of a role as Superman, Rick Flag's villain arc. I mean, this is just it's so interesting, and I'm so excited. And I'm really excited for Lanterns as well, and Supergirl next year, and how that all leads into everything. Yeah, I'm just really hyped all about this. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Make sure you have a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.